Well, thank you for joining Don Gatling this week. That's right. We had Gino had a little bit of time off, but we are giving you those updates you need to know. And all this week, I've been talking about the values of home ownership versus renting. Remember the old saying that you're always paying a mortgage, it might as well be your own. So we talked about the advantages regarding income, the cost, everything, and why ownership is better than renting. So one of the fears I just talked about was the fear that maybe prices aren't going to go up. Well, I showed you yesterday, if you go to our YouTube channel at nrecafe.com, you'll see a little video where I said 99% of the experts say the value is going to go up. 93% of them say at least 3%. I say we're looking at over 5% again next year. We just don't have enough inventory. So you want to get in on that. That could be your appreciation level. The other fear is, what about interest rates? So I'm going to show you a little chart that we look at, and this is what we look at. Oh, doesn't it look fun? You're like, what the heck is that? A little dot matrix. It looks like, no. But in my mind, this is what we use, just a lot like stocks. It's called a candlestick chart that basically follows bonds. Bonds actually control interest rates, mortgage-backed securities. This is not the 10-year yield that you see, even though they do tend to move together. It is actually the purchase of mortgage-backed securities that controls interest rates, not even the Fed. Fed only controls short-term interest rates such as car loans, equity loans, school loans, and that type of thing. Mortgage bonds, like 30-year interest rates, are controlled by mortgage-backed securities. Who's actually purchased them? So you can see here what's happened basically since the beginning of the year. See that red line going down? This is inverse. That means people are selling bonds. That means to attract people to buy bonds, you have to raise the interest rate. So when people are selling bonds, that actually makes interest rates go up. It looks inverse. You're like, wow, it looks like rates went down. Actually, the opposite. Red is bad. Red equals higher rates. So you saw, basically, beginning of the year, we saw rates go up. Thank goodness they stopped. Everybody thought, oh, they're going to go to the moon. They're going to go above 5% again. Luckily, they stopped. And you can see, I drew a line here, that they've stayed very flat for the last couple months. That's a good thing. And the rates are still great. We're talking some of the most historically low rates you can find. In most cases, they're still in the fours. I remember getting in the business, they were in the double digits. This is why home affordability is still good, is because rates are low. That actually makes a bigger difference in your affordability than sale prices. That's right, rates are more important than sale prices. So let's say get in while rates are low and while sale prices are going up, so you get appreciation. Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me. All right, you heard right here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling, usually Gino Franti. We'd love you to get these sent to your phone easily by texting NREC to the number 58885 or find out more at donandgino.com.